I'm back in Waxahachie, Texas. It's a small town about a half-hour south of Dallas. I got a call from a woman named Kim. She sounds real broken up. Says whatever's in the house killed her husband. Now her daughter's about to move back in, and she's terrified it's gonna go after her too. She's desperate for help and says we are her very last hope.
Before Amy arrives, I clear the area of any leading information. This home is filled with family photographs, so it's important that I cover or remove them all. When I'm done, the location will be ready for tonight's walk.
Oh boy. Somebody doesn't want me over there. Literally, I'm feeling like I'm having to push through energy to get there. I'm feeling like I'm being pushed away.
This is not a good situation.
I'm getting violence.
Well, Kim, I gotta tell you, this is an absolutely beautiful home. But it sounds like you're going through a tough time here. Why were you so desperate for us to come?
As crazy as it sounds, I feel like this house killed my husband.
What did he pass from?
He died of a malignant brain tumor that was inoperable. He eventually became bedridden and he passed away in the house.
And how old was he when he passed?
45 years old.
Why do you think the house had anything to do with this tumor?
He was a perfectly healthy man, strong as an ox. And then you die. It's not fair.
No, it's not.
This is a picture of my husband, Angel.
Had he been diagnosed already?
No, that was within the year before he was diagnosed.
Okay. When did you guys start having experiences?
From the very first moment we stepped foot in the house.
While your husband was alive, did you guys do anything to try to figure out what was going on here?
We actually had a team come and do a blessing.
When you say a team, what do you mean? Like a paranormal?
A paranormal team.
Okay, so how'd that go?
The atmosphere felt lighter, but it didn't last long.
Now, Kim, do you know any history about the house?
I know that it was built in 1915, and that one of the original owners, T.W. Burleson, was actually struck by an automobile across the street, and he was killed.
Why did you want this house so bad?
I saw the house and fell in love with it. Angel said that my dream would be his, and he would learn to love it. But it wasn't something that he was crazy about. And he says, if it's your dream, it will become mine. I feel like I'm responsible for his death because if I hadn't have been insistent about moving into this house, maybe he would still be alive. He was the love of my life.
You know, but I don't want you to feel guilty. Oh, here, honey, take this.
I do. If it was just his time because things happen, I could totally accept that. But if there was something attached to him in this house that hurt him, I can't help but blame myself.
And now you have your daughter moving back in, right?
I can't risk her coming back home and something happening to her. I never figured myself. Because I blame myself for him. I can't have anything to happen to my daughter.
Okay.
I need whatever it is. If there's something here, to be gone.
I think a living woman here is suffering from depression. I got a great loss. Something happened to somebody that they know, and now this female feels suicidal. Somebody died in this area. I'm not exactly sure where. I'm hearing, oh man, this is wrong. This is so wrong. No way, no way. This is wrong. Like, this can't be happening, no way.
You spend a lot of time up here?
Yes, it was Angel's room. Occasionally, I come up here to remember him and feel close to him. In fact, those are his ashes.
Right there?
Yes.
Okay, so what's going on up here?
We've heard disembodied voices.
Okay, what kind?
The sound of a little girl, and we've heard a woman screaming.
Now, the scream, what did it sound like?
It sounded like a woman was being hurt. We even called the police and had them come out. They showed up, searched the grounds, and found no evidence of a woman.
Anything else?
Yes, I've been pushed down the stairs.
Okay, tell me what happened.
I was actually walking down the stairs and felt two hands on my back and shoved me, and I went tumbling down to the end.
How bad did you get hurt?
I was bruised and battered, but not seriously hurt.
I mean, you're very lucky. You could have broke your neck.
I saw a crazy old man, like late 60s, early 70s. He acts like an animal, with him crawling on the ceiling, crawling on the walls. Well, he jumped down and he was like kind of like doing an all fours kind of thing. And he then went back up on the ceiling and then he was grabbing my hair. So I felt like that's something the living here might experience, is having their hair pulled or tugged. I'm hearing children up here. Little kids. Somebody's screaming. Piercing scream, female.
Okay, is this where Angel passed?
Yes.
Do you still sleep here?
Yes.
What about experiences that you've had?
Several times I've actually seen a shadow figure.
Describe it for me.
It's a tall, slim shadow figure.
So how are you so sure it's not an actual person?
Because when it's a person, there are distinct features, and this was just total blackness.
Anything else?
I was actually scratched on my hand. We were actually having a discussion, and I looked down and there were 3 scratches on my hand. And it actually felt like my hand was on fire.
Okay, now what about Angel? Did he have experiences in here?
Yes, oftentimes he would wake up with bruises and bite marks. Here's a photo.
Jesus. Now, could this bruising have come from the medication he was on?
No, because that happened well before he was diagnosed.
All right, did anything else happen with Angel?
Yes, one night I awakened to him standing over me, and he looked or appeared as if he was possessed.
Okay, so what makes you say that?
Wasn't my husband. One of the things I called him was Poppy.
Okay.
And he loved that. This person looked at me and said, essentially, if you call me Poppy one more time, I'll smack the hell out of you. The next morning, he remembered absolutely nothing.
But was he drinking that night?
No,
Did he take any drugs or anything?
no,
Do you think he's here?
I do.
You do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know.
This room has issues. There are a lot of dead in here, and they're walking through that mirror. I think some go in the mirror, and I think some go out.
So would the living in this room be in any kind of danger from all this traffic?
Yes. This place is extremely active. I feel really bad